Hi everyone, in this lesson we're going to be adding 3-digit numbers carrying over the tens, with 2 addends. This topic is part of the operations and addition area of maths and is suitable for children who are 8 years and older. Okay, so before we start, make sure you have these things. We're going to need some Diene's blocks, so we're going to need some hundreds, some tens and some ones. We're going to need a pencil and a eraser, and we're going to need some maths paper. Okay, so let's do an example together. I'd like you to write down this sum. I'd like you to put in a H, T and O for hundreds, tens and ones, and then we're going to write 255 plus 182, and make sure to put the line in underneath the sum. Press pause, and when you've got that done, press play again. Right, so we're going to take that sum and we're going to make that sum using hundreds, tens and ones. So we're going to have 2 hundreds, 5 tens and 5 ones, and then for the 182 we're going to have 100, 8 tens and 2 ones. Press pause, and when you're ready, press play again. Okay, so we're going to start off adding the ones. So we're going to add 5 plus 2. So we're going to go over to our counters and we're going to bring our counters down to the bottom. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. And then go back over to your sum and write in the number 7 for 7 ones. Press pause and get that much done, and then press play when you're ready. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to add the tens. We're going to add the 8 plus 5. So 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. So we've got 13 tens down here now. But what are 13 tens? Well, 13 tens are actually equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So these 13 tens are actually equal to 130. And 130 has 100, 3 tens, and 0 ones in it. And we can separate them into their hundreds, tens and ones like this. 100, 3 tens and 0 ones. Now that 100 doesn't belong in the tens column, so there's 2 things we can do with it. We can either move the 100 into the hundreds column where it belongs, or we can swap it for a blue 100 and then move it into the hundreds column. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take that 130 and we're going to add it. 0 to 7 leaves you at 7. Then 3 tens, you put down the 3. And then you're going to carry over the 1. Carry over the 100. Okay, so there's our 13 tens. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to our sum. We're going to put down the 3 because 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. So put down the 3 and carry over the 1 that belongs in the hundreds column. Now, there's lots to do there, so press pause, get that much done, and then press play when you're ready. Finally, we're going to add the hundreds. We're going to add 2 plus 1 plus 1. So we're going to add the 100 that we brought over plus the 300 that was already there, which all together is going to make 400. And we're going to write in our 400 underneath the H for the hundreds. So our final answer is 437. Now, just a quick recap of what we did. We started on the ones, so 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Then we moved on to the tens. 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. So you put down the 3 and you carry over the 1. And then finally for the hundreds, 2 plus 1 is equal to 4. And that's the final answer. Great job! Great work! You've successfully completed today's lesson. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Please click like, subscribe and click the notification bell.